The Ford Torino Cobra has always been one of those legendary muscle cars that captures the imagination of enthusiasts worldwide. With its aggressive stance, raw power, and iconic American design, it represents an era when performance was everything. This review dives deep into what makes the Torino Cobra such a special machine, from its muscular exterior styling and engine performance to its surprisingly detailed interior features and value in today's collector market. Whether you're a hardcore muscle car fan or just someone curious about vintage legends, this car promises an unforgettable presence on and off the road. Performance is the first thing that comes to mind when you think about the Torino Cobra. Under the hood, it originally offered a range of V8 engines, with the most famous being the 429 cubic inch Cobra jet. This powerhouse delivered thrilling horsepower figures that made it one of the most respected street machines of its time. With quarter-mile runs that embarrassed many rivals, the Torino Cobra quickly became a symbol of speed and dominance. Even today, the performance credentials remain jaw-dropping, proving why this car is revered by gearheads worldwide. What truly defined the Ford Torino Cobra was its no-nonsense approach to performance. While many cars of the era tried to balance comfort and speed, the Cobra was unapologetically focused on power. The roar from the exhaust, the feeling of torque under your right foot, and the way it leapt off the line created a sense of pure adrenaline. For anyone lucky enough to drive one, it wasn't just transportation. It was an event every single time you turned the key and hit the open road. Technology in the Torino Cobra was, by today's standards, minimal. But back then it was exactly what muscle car buyers wanted. This car was built to be simple, tough, and driver-focused. Features like power steering, power front disc brakes, and heavy-duty suspension helped it handle better than expected. It wasn't packed with digital screens or touch controls like modern cars, but the mechanical feel gave drivers a connection to the machine that today's computerized systems simply can't replicate. That raw, unfiltered driving experience remains one of its most appealing aspects. The Ford Torino Cobra also had a unique position in the market. It wasn't as flashy as some muscle cars, yet it commanded respect wherever it went. It was a car for serious drivers who wanted performance without unnecessary gimmicks. The Cobra badge carried weight, telling everyone this was no ordinary Torino. It represented Ford's commitment to building machines that could dominate drag strips and hold their own against competition. It wasn't just about style, it was about substance and performance credibility. That's what made the Torino Cobra stand out. Price is another area where the Torino Cobra shines, especially in today's collector market. Back in its original era, it offered incredible value, giving buyers access to serious muscle for less money than some of its rivals. Today, prices have soared, with well-preserved examples fetching eye-watering sums at auctions. Collectors understand the rarity, performance heritage, and desirability of this machine. For enthusiasts dreaming of owning one, it's not just a purchase. It's an investment in a piece of American automotive history that continues to appreciate over time. The exterior design of the Ford Torino Cobra was unmistakable. Long, sleek lines combined with a muscular body gave it an aggressive yet stylish look. The fastback roofline, wide stance, and subtle yet powerful detailing made it instantly recognizable. Ford knew how to design a car that looked fast even when it was standing still, and the Cobra nailed that formula. With bold paint options, racing stripes, and unique badging, it wasn't just a car, it was a rolling statement of power and performance on American roads. One of the standout features of the exterior was its functional design. The hood scoops weren't just for looks, they helped feed air to the big engines. Aerodynamics played a role in shaping its fastback profile, giving it an edge at higher speeds. The wide grille and aggressive front fascia added to its menacing presence, while the rear end was all business, with taillights that perfectly complemented its bold look. Every angle of the Torino Cobra screamed performance, making it a muscle car that truly looked as fast as it drove. Step inside, and the Ford Torino Cobra revealed an interior built for drivers who loved speed. The cabin was straightforward, with clear gauges, a sporty steering wheel, and supportive seating. While it wasn't dripping in luxury, it delivered exactly what you needed, a cockpit focused on driving. The bench and bucket seat options gave buyers flexibility, and the trim packages allowed some personalization. The interior matched the car's character. Tough, simple, and purposeful. It was all about connecting the driver to the road, and that's what muscle car interiors were meant to achieve. Comfort in the Torino Cobra was surprisingly decent given its hardcore muscle car reputation. While it wasn't a luxury cruiser, the suspension was designed to handle long drives without punishing the driver too much. The seats provided enough support, and optional features like air conditioning and upgraded audio made it livable for daily use. It's easy to imagine enthusiasts cruising highways in the 70s, enjoying the blend of raw muscle and everyday usability. That balance of performance and comfort contributed to its lasting appeal among muscle car lovers. Practicality wasn't forgotten either. The Torino Cobra offered decent trunk space for a muscle car, meaning you could take it on road trips without compromising storage. The rear seats, while not spacious, added an element of versatility for short rides. Compared to some rivals that sacrificed everything for speed, the Torino Cobra offered just enough practicality to make it usable beyond weekend drag racing. It may not have been the family car of choice, but it certainly proved that muscle cars could combine thrill with a touch of everyday convenience. Driving the Torino Cobra was a visceral experience. Every press of the accelerator unleashed a wave of power that pinned you to the seat. The steering required effort, reminding you that you were in control of a serious machine. Shifting through the gears gave a mechanical satisfaction missing from modern automatic heavy cars. Every sound, vibration, and movement was unfiltered. It wasn't about being smooth or refined, it was about raw excitement. For muscle car purists, that's exactly what made the driving experience so unforgettable and why this car remains iconic. On the road, the Ford Torino Cobra demanded respect. It wasn't a car you could casually push around. It required skill, attention, and confidence. But in return, it rewarded drivers with unmatched thrills. Passing other cars was effortless thanks to its immense power, and the sound of the engine roaring down highways was enough to turn heads for miles. It became a symbol of status, speed, and rebellion. Even decades later, spotting a Torino Cobra on the streets still commands the same awe and admiration it did back in the 70s. Competition at the time was fierce, with rivals like the Dodge Charger, Chevrolet Chevelle SS, and Plymouth Roadrunner all battling for dominance. Yet, the Torino Cobra carved its niche by delivering uncompromising power combined with Ford's unique styling. It didn't try to copy rivals, it created its own identity. That individuality gave it a special place in muscle car history, ensuring it wasn't overshadowed by the competition. Even today, enthusiasts rank it alongside the greatest, a true heavyweight in the golden age of American muscle. The legacy of the Ford Torino Cobra continues to thrive. Collectors and fans keep its spirit alive, restoring and showcasing these incredible machines at car shows and races worldwide. Its reputation as one of Ford's finest muscle creations is well-deserved, cemented by its performance credentials and timeless styling. Younger generations discover it through videos, stories, and classic car culture, ensuring its place in automotive history never fades. The Torino Cobra wasn't just a car, it was a movement, a celebration of speed and freedom, and a legend that still roars today. In conclusion, the Ford Torino Cobra represents the essence of American muscle. Raw performance, bold design, and an unforgettable driving experience. It's a car that commands respect wherever it goes and delivers thrills every time you drive it. From its monstrous engine lineup to its stylish fastback design, it embodies the muscle car dream perfectly. While modern cars chase technology and refinement, the Torino Cobra reminds us of an era when passion and power were all that mattered. It's more than a vehicle. It's an icon that will forever define true performance.